Hey guys, welcome back to Prepping in Progress. I'm Steve, and Miss Kim is not here. I miss her, and I'm going to do my best to give you a good update on what's going on in Conway, Arkansas, or just south of Conway. It's actually Houston, and we're going to have a talk today, and I hope you'll stay with me. So, welcome to Prepping in Progress, and let's get started. Okay, guys, so as some of you may remember, a few months ago, Miss Kim competed in Skills USA, the Arkansas competition, and she took gold for her event. I believe it was lathe operating. So, being one of the finalists, especially the top finalist, she gets to go to Louisville, Kentucky, and take on the rest of the nation. So, send her your thoughts, your prayers, your positive vibes, whatever you got. Keep her in your hearts, because she's at the big one. A couple other things. Today I saved this until filming time. This is my second cup of coffee. The reason is we have a friend named Mark. Mark, you share our videos every Saturday on a certain Facebook group. You watch our videos while you're having your second cup of coffee. So today I saved my second cup just to have it with you. So what's going on in the world? Well, I wish I could have gotten this video up earlier, but life, the universe, fire department, lots of stuff got in the way. So the picture you're looking at is on the left, Mrs. Hester, and on the right, Miss Virginia. These are the two families that we have been working with in Houston, Arkansas. Mrs. Hester's husband is the gentleman who has ended up in the hospital. I'm trying to figure out how to describe the medical condition. Apparently he had diverticulitis, which affected a abdominal aortic aneurysm, and we're about to be crashed. Hello. Hi. Come say hi. This is Jack, the diabetic cat, and apparently he is interested in YouTube. Anyway, Mr. Hester. He developed the diverticulitis and began to aggravate the aneurysm, and eventually he had to be hospitalized while he was working on the house, trying to get it in some semblance of order. So that's where Adam, APN, Bear Nation, and Prepping in Progress steps in. We're doing what we can to help him out, to take care of this house. As you'll hear Adam tell it in a bit, Mr. Hester did have the forethought to remove the furniture from the house. So some has been saved. What you're also looking at right now is just some short video that was shot in the house showing some of the damage. We will keep you posted as the work begins to continue. My understanding is a team of drywallers are going to be there the day after tomorrow, or actually probably tomorrow, Sunday, the 23rd. Now, for those of you who have wanted to help, have asked to help, here's the deal. I will put the address in the comment section if we have enough people. We're looking for about 12 to 15, give or take. We'll take as many as we can get. But we're going to head out to Houston, Arkansas and do what we can. We're going to split into 2 teams and work 2 different houses. So it's an opportunity to come and play, come and help your fellow man. A lot of it's going to be just trash cleanup. Cleaning up what's been gutted out already and getting it into dumpsters. We're going to do some work on Miss Virginia's house. She only had 3 inches of water in her house. It didn't look that bad, but this is her primary residence. She's staying with a family member right now, but as she tells it, one of the family members who lives in the house is on hospice care, and her nights are not very restful. About once a week she drives 2 hours to what was her and her husband's cabin just to get a good night's rest. Her husband died about 4 years ago, so she's dealing with this all on her own. As you'll hear Adam talk about, she really did get hosed by her insurance company. She had had flood insurance for years, and she came time to renew her policy, and she said, well, just give me what I had last year. And the agent did not include the flood insurance. And so she's out. She can appeal it, she can, argue, scream, cry, but they probably won't do anything to help her. One of the problems with Mrs. Hester's home, and it's something I'm not entirely sure how to handle, is that her bathtub butts up against an outside wall. Now we know there's mold growing inside that wall, but if we could come at it from the inside of the house like we had been, we're going to have to take out the bathtub in order to access what we need to access. And if we do that, the bathtub's coming out. Now by coming out, I mean in multiple pieces. And it's going to have to somehow be replaced, probably with something smaller to get through the door. So we're going to try to access it from the outside of the house, take some of the paneling off, access the board, cut out, and try to take care of it that way. I'm not a builder. This is something that I'm going to need help with, and I'm hoping there's someone who actually has experience on site to help me figure this out. Because I have a feeling that that's where I'm going to be working, and I love this lady. She is the toughest lady I've ever met. She's a true Southern belle. Her husband worked for Ben Franklin's, and they transferred him out of state, and she followed, and then they went to Illinois, and they bought a store and ran the store, and she did the books and was basically the accounting office. And then they decided to move back here. And then they had several very good years, many good years in retirement, and then he passed away. And she's had many adventures in this house. The next door area was being used as basically a storage lot, and the owner said, well, I'll move it to the other side, I'll move it. But he never did. And she was asked to have a wedding by the river in her backyard, and he just said, well, I'll move it, and he never did. Well, she got a little Southern on him, and she built a fence. She built a fence high enough that you could not see the stuff on the other side of the fence. And then everyone told her, oh, that fence will never last, that fence will never last. She looked at me and said, Now, my daddy taught me a few things, and one of them was how to build a fence. I left gaps enough that the wood could swell in summer and it could shrink in winter, and I buried my posts deep. And let me tell you something, that was many years ago, and that fence still stands even during this flood. The only time it's ever had a problem was when someone ran into it with a tractor. I love this lady. She is amazing. So we're going to cut in Adam and let him do some talking about the situation here. I want you guys just to think, what if it were me? You know, we all say, you know, I've got my preps, I've got my preps. Well, this flood was higher than any flood of the Arkansas River in recent history. These people thought they were safe. Some of them thought they were so safe they deliberately canceled their flood insurance. Miss Virginia did not. We've got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of rebuilding to do. If you want to help but can't get out there, go to GoFundMe.com/Bear Nation and donate there, donate funds there, and earmark them for Arkansas. Really all you have to do is say Arkansas, put Houston, Arkansas, Conway, Arkansas, put Adam at APN, and the funds will get there. You guys are amazing. And I'm going to let Adam tell you a little bit more about what's going on.
They have zero insurance. Mrs. Virginia, and she got shanked. She used to have flood insurance, and she told her agent, hey, just give me what I had last year. He didn't give her flood insurance. And the policy that she had is so minimal that there's nothing to cover. Wow. And like I said, most of the people on this road moved here 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So they were in their mid-60s. This is retirement. Hey, I'm good. I built my house X amount of feet above the, worst known flood.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got a little bit older and said, hey, I don't need homeowners insurance. So some of them canceled that. And then wham, this hits. And either their family's all the way in California or they don't have any.
What, 4 foot, 3 foot, 3.5 feet? Where the water line is?
On that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, it's...
So this was well under
It's not too different from this one. The siding kind of hides how high the water went, but...
Well, it's... I hate to say it, honestly, it's a tough road back for them. I'm figuring, like I said, Miss Virginia's house, she did not get as much as most people. She got about 3 inches. She's
Okay.
got plywood floors. Got the carpet out, so that was a plus. Got things dried out. Her husband died like 4 years ago, so she never got rid of anything. So that was a big kind of barrier for her. But she really didn't have a choice, which was good. It was either good or it was bad. So, but her place, what's remaining, and after seeing the outer walls on this, how wet they were, still to this day, that's kind of what's remaining on her place. Is to do, instead of hammer stuff out, maybe precision razor blade cut. Yeah, and then just pull out and get insulation out. That'd be great, because she's not living in it, but it is her primary residence, but she's in it all day long. She basically just leaves to go somewhere to sleep and come back. That's her mode. Is her mode. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Run over there and just do what we can. That's all it is.
Get her squared away.
Yeah, it's just do what we can. I mean, it's not like mission oriented. I get that way sometimes. It's like, okay, this is where we need to be, even though it's just anything at all. But like I was saying with her, she's kind of in the same boat, trying to figure out what am I going to do. And her daughter is in her mid-60s and actually works for Kimberly Clark. From what I understand, they're closing everything down here. So
Less than a year, right at a year mark.
yeah. So I mean, from talking to them and a few other people around here, it just I don't know. I can't fathom it not having insurance. It's just me. Can't think about it. So let's just do what we can. That's all there is to it.
That's the mindset we come from. We don't just have insurance,
Yeah.
we have beans and rice and
It is,
Yep.
it is, and I think quite a few people are going to start to change their mindset after this one too. Unfortunately, but sometimes that's what it takes to make them readjust their way of thinking. But yeah, I think a lot of the kids, I say kids, they're older than me, but the children of these older people that are seeing this happen to their parents, it's really going to shift their thought process a lot.
It's after natural disasters, it's real easy to turn people more towards the prepper mindset too,
Yeah.
just being prepared, because you never think it's going to happen until it happens.
Yeah.
And it's just like I tell people in Oklahoma, it's like you're willing to spend $7,000 on a storm shelter that you may never need, but you won't have a month, 6 months, a year's supply of food that's really easy to store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I never thought about it that way. You know,
Priorities.
it plants that seed, and more often than not, my experience has been, you know, they come back. Because this is when I was working part time. There was a prepper store in Noble. That's part of the reason why I moved there in the first place, because I was really friends with the owners of it. And you know, a few months down the road, I'd see them come back and they'd start taking classes with us. And it's just getting your foot in the door, planting that seed. And you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of water to get that seed to grow.
Thanks for watching, guys. Miss Kim will be back sometime beginning of next week. I'm hoping she's taking some video while she's on her tour, and I can't wait to see her. Wish her luck. Godspeed. And if you're coming out, I'm going to leave the details in the description for where we are meeting. It's going to be Sunday from 9 to 4. Look, guys, if we get more people than we expect, the work could be over early. But please don't let that turn you away. Come and help. Come put boots on the ground, come put hands in gloves, and let's get busy. We are preppers helping people. So let's do it. Thanks, guys.